Yup. Microphone check. Microphone checker. Yeah. Turn the trouble up. Check 1, 2. Yo, what's good? What's up, YouTube? What's good? What's going on? If you made your way over here, much appreciated as always. Like, everybody got a busy day. Probably just want to click in, see what somebody got to say, see what they talking about. But I'm just gonna keep pounding the desk, man. Like I'm just trying to get around to having a small community of small business owners, so we can keep each other in the loop. We can give each other the knowledge to not only thrive, as I say, but to survive, to get our businesses where it can get passed on through generations. And I believe that can be done not just with the support of uh, us coming to buy our products from our peoples, but but from support of other business people. Hey, where did you go wrong, or where did it go right? They what's the thing I said the other day that I seen on a movie? Success leaves clues. Yup. So I live a certain lifestyle, and beforehand, and I was well, at least I think I was probably being an oddball, but back then and there, we pretty much a lot of people like that. When you see somebody on, you see somebody doing what they doing, they on, you wanted to know, or you try to, hey, go holler at me. I want to get on. I want to get this too. I want to get like that too. Nowadays, they ain't like that. They just they coming to take that. It's sad, but I just hope one day, man. And then it ain't even about the money. That's the crazy. I know I'm about to skip a subject, but this is what crazy about it, y'all. Like, they're not even. It ain't even about that. If they feel they don't want you to have it, they don't want you to live that life, they just take you out. Leave everything there. They don't even take nothing. They don't even take nothing. They just leave it there. They don't. They not even. That's wild. I don't even know how. I don't even know how our minds got twisted to that fact that we just want to do that to ourselves, to our own peoples. It's on a whole nother level right now. But anyways, so this is the same thing with that concept of that ideal I had then is even now. So I'm over here doing what I'm doing, and when I start connecting with people, hey, how'd you get there? How long you been there? What are you doing? What because about your business. That's it. And you just give me the game, or whatever little stuff I know, vice versa. But what else I want to say? I got stuff. Let me see. I got this thrown off real quick, man. When I think about everything and I see how things is, and I know we always can make the argument about us doing it to ourselves and stuff like that, man. But like there was a couple I want to say um there was a couple times that I thought things was turning the corner, getting better. And in many ways it is, because like I love now that I can look at the TV and see a lot of our faces. Oh, you just don't know. I because like even I'm gonna say the last 6 months, or maybe I'm gonna say the last 6 months has been very very strong. I watch um, CNN and uh, ESPN, Fox Sports, and all that stuff. And I'll be glad to see more of our faces, especially our black females. You know, I'm just glad. I'm doing, and I know it's probably something small, but like I just be wondering, like, did y'all ever think we just, you, you know what their problem is? They really expected everything to stay the same. Like far as like I don't even know how to explain it, but far as how they had everything, like waking up day and you seeing that same, you just seeing like, and you're not seeing no other cultures. At what point they didn't think that like no one was gonna get tired of that? Think about that. You wanted your face on everything. You wanted your body and your face on plastered everywhere. And and now the way things is not nowadays, you see how they adjusted? You see, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I just say that to say this, that I'm thankful that everybody is getting their opportunities and they are uh, you know, they just learning that it don't have to be your way. It just don't. It didn't have to be. It didn't have to be your way, man. At some point, people was gonna wake up and see things for what they were, and it's like, whoa, hey, wait a minute, So I ain't the one to be speaking on that little, but I know the obvious stuff. So, and I'm not no deep. I don't claim to be no deep thinker or about our history and stuff, but I know what's up. I know what's going on. And we all can agree, and they can too, but they just never will admit to it, that there's a system in place. Plain and simple. We all can say we living our life, we living our best life, whatever some people say that. But in the end, there's a system in place. You know? Them big companies out there and stuff like that. We got to come up with our own. We got to come up with our own big companies. We got to stop. We got to stop making our own products that our people make and coming up one day and just saying it's old or saying or don't use it no more and want to go into something new. If you do go into something new, like go and support who you know in our community that's doing something. We don't allow ourselves to let their stuff get old. Whether it's Versace, whether it's Gucci, and I love that stuff. I ain't gonna nothing, but we have put. I might have said it in my other videos, but I just kind of talk about it because it just kind of like why do we put our own selves out of business? Why did we just wake up one day 6 months later and say, that's old now? Not the not the not that the design, not that the design or whatever is old, you'll say is old, but you're just talking about the brand. Somebody could develop a brand. A lot of it, like you like Rockefeller, Sean John, uh, 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 Fubu, and all that stuff. I'm old. Hey, so I'm gonna tell you, yeah. But like we had a lot. Like y'all do not know. You go into the mall and it was a whole thing. Well, where I live at, that might be the problem where I live at because I'm in a small town. But it was like you go into the store and all these brands, all these black brands was in the store. And we took it upon ourselves to say, oh, that's old. And no one came up with nothing new for like a while. But we was busy putting our own peoples out of business because why that's old. You ain't let them get old. You ain't say they old. It was nothing like that. But Um, but yeah, my main thing is to like this trying to, like I say, just trying to network. I'm gonna keep always saying that and connecting, get my business up and running and keeping it up and running, make sure it flourishes, make sure I had the things that's in demand for people to even come, you know, and do business with me. That's it. But like, share, leave any comments down below. Uh and hopefully down the road, I can be involved in a community of people that's trying to do the same thing that I am. I love y'all. Peace. Let y'all go. Hey, this is a sidebar. I was up getting myself together this morning and whatever, whatnot. And Jay-Z was like, there was a fork in the road, but I went straight. He said it was a fork in the road, but I went straight. Man, you know what type of thoughts went through my head? Like, you know how many thoughts? And I shared this on my Instagram page. I'm gonna share it with y'all. I was 13 months, spent 13 months in the on a farm. How and why? Don't worry about it. But I was on a farm. But but when I heard that quote on that about Jay-Z, and I thought about the cow and the bull. And I remember always coming outside. We got to get up early in the morning. We get up early in the morning and listen, when I went back home, I anywhere I went, I ain't had no issues about when it came down to doing chores. Cause the chores on a farm is no joke. All that cleaning, the pig pen, taking the slop outside, Oh my goodness. And the pigs eating that slop. Man. I know, and I was up close on it, and I still was messing with stuff until I got some knowledge about all that. I still not think about it. But it was a place called Brickhaven. I don't even know if they probably still up nowadays. But I was there for like 12, 13 months or something like that. And I was bad person, just doing bad stuff. And you know, and you think about people you crossed in your life, like, and this was this whole ideal I got behind me about how things can happen in your life and how it can impact you for the rest of your life. But anyways, for the longest time he's there, we go out there, go by the fence, playing, trying to get the bull to come charge so we can take off running and all that stuff like that. But no matter when we came out there, no matter what time of the day that I think I can recall, because like I said, it was long, long, long time ago. But what I'm about to tell you impacted me and carried me through life. It made me develop a certain way about me. So no matter when we come out there, the cows was together and the bull would be by itself. Like always. And that whole concept made me look, like I say, it made me look at people different and it made me be different in life. And so one day, the head guy, the white dude, the white man, or whatever you want, however you want to, I can't remember his name, but he was they was nice people. Yeah, that's one thing I can remember. Like everybody there was nice. I was just bad. I was just bad. I was just a bad person. And I think I don't know how I probably asked him, but I remember him explaining it to me. Cause like I said, I carried that whole concept with me through my life. He said, they over there, he's there. And the only time like he goes and do anything with him is, to pregnate the cows or whatever the case may be. And he said, yeah, only two things is gonna happen if they go over there messing with him or doing anything. They gonna get F or they gonna get F'd up. And And like you like, man, what you mean? What do you get out of that? I got a whole lot out of that when I was young. Now I'm 12 or 13 years old, and I got a whole lot. Cows. And there's a lot of cows today. Cows, they all move together. The bull is by himself in the same fence. He's not separated. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all, you ain't really gotta try to separate yourself from the crowd or nothing like that. You just gotta be your own person. The bull wasn't, mind you, the bull, we didn't go out there and the bull be like trying to go over there and mess with them, always chasing something or nothing like that. Mind you, he in the same fence, the same thing. And I don't know if it's like that nowadays, but this when I was young and I was in that, it was a group home. I was in that group home, a Christian group home at that. But I say that to say this. You can be your own person and still be amongst them. I just set my ways where I'm gonna do my own thing, and if you come over here, I'm not going to be playing. Simple as that. And I was like that for like a long time. Like for like the longest in my life, I just was me. I did my thing. I didn't go like I didn't go out my way to do anything to anybody or nothing. Like I said, I was living a certain way. So really the only time something bad happen through a deal or something. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me trying to uh use my status to do harm or do anything to any, because a lot of whatever I might have got into, it was really behind what I was doing. Like a person came out their way, like they came out their way and they got what they looking for. But I say that to say this, that like even nowadays with how everything is and how people are and everybody like in this crowd type mentality when it comes down to certain things in life, you don't have to go live on an island. You don't have to really honestly go and say, hey, I'm going to go live in the woods. You actually still can be you and do your thing amongst them. I learned to do it. I learned to function even with people that's right around me. I still can get up and function and do my thing because I'm my own person. No one, uh, no one uh manipulates my judgments or choices or decisions or nothing like that. Like I always try to take time out to think about what I need to do, what I'm about to do, or in a lot of cases, just have my own thought process. That's all it is, really. Like you gotta have like your own thought process. As long as it's good, as long as it's respectable, as long as you're doing the right thing, you will be all right. you know? And the things are the way they are nowadays. And there ain't nothing we can do about it. Either we can get up on here, on these platforms, and do some good, or we can do some bad, or we can do some harm. Some people, they're not doing good or bad, but what you're saying or doing is causing some type of harm. And for the most part, the people that's thriving, the most part for the people that's thriving or um got the attention coming their way or whatever the case may be, um like I say, sometimes it ain't for good reasons, or they they're using they're they trying to get somewhere and they're using the most effective route to get there. Let me say that, okay? And I'm like, it's like, what can you say? If you know what it is, you know what it is, and you go over there, and there's people going over there. Like, what can you say? It ain't like people doing things and trying to do things a certain way, and it has a collective group, a collective community. We're on some no, no, and it's and it that the whole ideal it would die. But we fed that ideal, and that ideal is what we figure is the what I want to say is the that ideal is the I don't know. But we now it's like, okay, that ideal is the way to do things to get to that right there, to get in that space. And like I said, it's fine and can't dandy with me, but you know, my thing is my thing is this. Cause I'm like a real person. I'm a real dude. I like to be on some real stuff, real conversations. And pretty much, you know, I live on my word. I live on what I say out my mouth. So I say this, I say that to say this, is that you can't say that you're not on it or I'm trying to be positive. I don't want no negativity, but you putting yourself in negative situations. Like you putting yourself in it. You can live your life the way you want to, and that can be around you, but you like they gonna if it's a crowd of them and you positive and you think, and like I say, it's about that bull and that cow. And if you that bull, they going to part. They not even gonna say nothing. They just not. That's just what's going to happen. So if you're that bull and you just mind your business and hey, I'm doing this, they're gonna part, they're gonna move, and they're gonna go back to doing whatever they're doing. But you can't go over there saying you're this and you about this, and you're hanging out in that atmosphere. What you trying to do? What show that I'm better than them and I'm not like them? We already see all of that. We don't need you to go over there to try to amplify your look, you know, how you want somebody to perceive you. So I'm gonna go over here where all the bad is at. And I explained that in my last video. That's what a lot of us do. It's like the workout guy and his other two buddies out of shape that he got hanging with him. In a lot of cases. But I'm gonna let y'all go. And like I say, please like, subscribe, leave comments, let's just chop it up. That's it. Let's just chop it up. Let's have conversations. I like talking. I like having conversations. So that's why I can't wait till I get where I need to be. So I can have me all these business people. I want people with a little small business. And it's just, y'all, I'm telling you, I know a lot of us like to be in them conversations where we're talking about what's in, what's out, who doing what, who that. I ain't got no issues. I like I said, I don't got no issues with that. My only thing is that do more of good, be more of in positive conversations than you're not. That's it. I got some of my dudes, we can get somewhere and talk some junk, something that's whatever, hot talking, and we talking. But that's like, that might be like 10, 15% of my conversation on the day or when I interact with people. That's not my start off. That's not my, you know, when we kick it or start off or go around. That's not where I'm at because I'm not thinking about it. Now, if somebody talk about it and they bring it up to me because I pay attention to everything, that's what you don't do, right? Don't close yourself off, but pay attention to the world. OG once told me, right? I forgot what place I was in. I was in somewhere, and I forgot what I was looking at. Oh, this what happened. I was looking at like where I live at. I was always looking at that newspaper. I was looking at that newspaper. He sat down, we talking and we kicking it, or whatever the case may be. And I was in a joint. I don't know where I was at because I remember him giving me his newspaper. He said, hey, young blood, what is we ready? He talking, he chopping it up, you know what I'm saying, whatever, whatnot. He said, listen, you already know what's going on around you. Pay attention to the world. Pay attention to what's outside of you. Like I say, this is what this whole ideal is about. Something someone could have told you that carried you, that made you start looking at the world different, start dealing with the world different. Man, that was probably the last. I don't know if it happened immediately, right then and there. That was probably the last time I picked up a local paper. It- yeah, if he came home from the joint and he watching ESPN and CNN. But on a serious note, yeah. I don't even think I picked up a local paper, anything low. That's when I started paying attention to the world. Man, I started paying attention to the world. And that's when you start finding out everything. Wow. Man, listen, man. Stay up. If any of y'all made some New Year revolutions out there, stay at it. It's only January. Stay on the grind. We out here. OG Omni-Game affiliation. And I want to talk to more people. This is what I want to do. I love talking and chopping it up. Crack jokes, kick it, man. This is what we're going to do, man. This is what this is going to be about, man. I'm feeling good about this. And it's going to happen, you know. And it's going down, man. It was a fork in the road. I went straight.